Hey guys, this is Kristi Hust, creator of Blissen, Natural Skincare and Cosmetics. Today I have a treat for you. This is one of my favorite things to do, and it's so easy. I'm going to show you how to make your own loose mineral eyeshadow. Now, my friends are always amazed when they find out that I make my own eyeshadow, and I probably shouldn't be sharing the secret with you, but it's so easy, and I love doing it, and I want to share the fun with you. So, here we go. What we need, basically, all you need are some loose minerals. So what I have are 4 different colors of mica. You can also use iron oxides, and then you also need a container for your eyeshadow. You can use just a small container, or I like these containers off of TKB Trading. They actually have the little eyeshadow sifter with it, so those are pretty handy. And the minerals are also from TKB Trading. Now, I like shimmery eyeshadow, so I use micas. They're the ones that will give you a real shimmery or sparkly color. If you want more of a matte color, you want to use the iron oxides. They also have those. They have a ton of different colors that you can choose from, so it's a lot of fun to look around there. But it is October here in Colorado, a beautiful day, and I have been itching to make a new fall color. So my goal today is to come up with a color that can be used both for eyeshadow and to make a lip color out of. So we'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. So what you need for your basic setup is some little mixing bowls. I have 4 here just in case. You never know if you're going to get it right on the first try or not. Now some of you might just like to use one color straight out of the bag, and if that's the case, you can just put it straight in your little containers and use it as is. But I have a tendency to not be able to leave anything alone. It's kind of like how I cook. My husband always gives me a hard time because I can never cook anything straight by the recipe. I always have to mess with it. It's a lot more fun that way. Anyway, and you come up with some very interesting things that way. So the colors I have today are, this is a Swiss chocolate. It's a real pretty brown shimmery color. And then I want to add some gold to it. So I have brilliant gold. That's a real, it's almost a creamy shade of gold. And then I have a 24 karat gold. And this one it's really sparkly. It adds a really nice shimmer, but it doesn't stick to the skin as well. So that's why I'm mixing it with some of these other ones that adhere to the skin a little bit better. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or not, but I also have espresso, and it's a darker shade of brown, and it also has a bunch of flecks of different colors in it, so it might add some interesting color to the shadow. We'll see if we want to use it or not. So I have my mixing bowls. I also have these tiny little measuring spoons. I think I got them off Amazon. They're kind of funny. They're not in actual measurements. They're called like pinch, dash, drop, tad, smidgen. So it's kind of how I do my cooking anyway. A pinch of this, a dash of that. So it fits me. And then I got a little mixing spoon. It's actually a metal baby spoon. It works really well for transferring the eyeshadow into these tiny little containers. So that's what I use. And then you also want to have a bare arm for testing, because you want to see what it looks like on your skin, not in the bowl. It's a little more important what it looks like on your skin, right? So to start with, I'm just going to start with the Swiss chocolate. That's the main color that I want to come across today. So I'm going to use, I think I'll use a tad of that and just tap it into my bowl. And really, guys, it's just a matter of playing around with the colors until you get what you want. I do wipe off my spoons in between so I don't transfer colors to the different bags. Now the brilliant gold, let's see, let's go with, oh, I also have my notes so I can remember what I am doing so that if I turn out with a color that I love, I'll know how to make it next time. I also have a tendency of not writing down what I use, and then I come up with something really cool, and then I never know how to make it again. So I had 1 tad of the Swiss chocolate. I'm going to do a dash the brilliant gold. And then I'll also do a dash of this. This stuff is really flaky and it flies all over the place, so try not to breathe it in. But see how pretty it is? I love this stuff. If you can see it, it's real sparkly. Just pop that right in, and I better write that down again. Add a dash of the brilliant gold and a dash of the 24 karat. And I am going to mix that at this point and see what we got. And then I'll decide if I want to add some of that espresso or if I like it just how it is. We'll see. You can mix it like this, or you can also put it in like a little sealed container and just shake it up. That works too. Micas are really loose and they blend easy, so you can just use a spoon or shake it. But if you're using the iron oxides, they tend to clump, so you almost have to like blend them together with a mortar and pestle or even in a coffee grinder to get the different colors to really blend well together. So this is what I ended up with. It's pretty nice. I might want to make it darker though. Since I'm using it for lip color too, I don't want it to be too gold and I don't know. Some of you may like a real gold lip gloss, but that doesn't fit me so well. So I'm just going to take a blob of it and sweep it on my arm. Ooh, that's pretty. So that's kind of what you can see how sparkly it is. Ooh, and you can also see my bruise there. I have 3 little boys, so I often have bruises in strange places, but I like it, but I think I'm going to add, gosh guys, what do you think? I might add even more gold. It's got a lot of sparkle, so I think I'm going to put some of that creamy gold in. Maybe I'll do, let's see, I'll do a pinch. Add a pinch of the brilliant gold. So if you like cooking, you might like making your own skincare and makeup. I like doing both. I think mixing and experimenting is really fun. So if you're kind of the same way and like do-it-yourself projects, you might want to check out some of my other videos. I'm trying to get more of them up on YouTube here so more people can do this, because I think people just don't realize that it's so easy to make your own skincare and cosmetics, so they don't even try. And you can save a ton of money by making your own. You can make them for friends and family. They're great gifts, and I even sell a few on the side. I don't do it large scale because it would keep me way too busy, especially with the 3 kids. So I'm going to test that right next to my other one. So this is the lighter of the 2. I don't know, I think I like the other one better. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm going to go darker, I think. So now that I messed that one up, let's see. What did I end up doing here? I added a pinch. Just a pinch. I think I'm just going to go ahead. Now let's do this. I'm going to add some espresso to add that. It's just crazy. It's got all different colors of flecks in it. So let's put in a pinch of that. See, it gets kind of crazy in my kitchen. I never know what I'm going to end up with. Just got to keep adding stuff until it looks cool. And then I'm going to add another tad of that Swiss chocolate too. I like the rich brown color in that. All right, if I can remember everything. Okay. Let me mix that one up. Ooh, I'm liking this. What do you think of that? It's a nice fall color. I think it would go good for lip gloss too. So let's sample that one here on my arm. Oh yeah, I like that. That espresso really added some fun, different colored flecks. It's probably hard for you to see, but maybe you can kind of see how sparkly it is. So you can see how I end up being a mess when I'm done here. But okay, so I ended up with 2 tads of the Swiss chocolate, and I know you guys probably don't have the same measuring spoons, so just mix a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Try to keep it uniform though, so you can get an actual measurement and repeat the recipe later if you want to. But if you happen to have these cute little measuring spoons from Amazon, it's 2 tads of the Swiss chocolate, a pinch and a dash of the Brilliant Gold, a dash of the 24 karat gold, and 1 dash of the espresso. Now, I'm going to put just a little bit into my eyeshadow container, because remember, I'm going to use some of this to make my lip gloss in the next video. So just tap it in there. If you try to dump it, you're going to end up with a mess, I'll tell you right now. So it's better to use these little baby spoons. And then these containers that I showed you, it actually has the sifter right there. And that way you can just tap a little bit of it out into the lid and apply it with your eyeshadow brush. So there you have it. Your cute little eyeshadow, homemade, ready to go. That is all there is to it, guys. You can mix any different colors together that you think will look cool and interesting. And that is all for loose mineral eyeshadow for today. For more recipes and tips on natural skincare and cosmetics, feel free to visit blissennaturals.com. And if you enjoyed this video today, I would appreciate if you like this video on YouTube and share on social media with your friends. Thanks so much for watching.